house, the pressure.
All right, y'all, so this choreo starts at 46 seconds and we will quite literally be jumping in on the drop. So we'll jump forward to our right if our audience is located in front of us. That is your right. So we go in on 1, come up on our toes, and drop down 2. Notice on 2, I have changed the direction of my body. I'm now facing the left. So 2, we come up into UTP with our right leg on and, down 3 into a T-step. We'll do running man on our right. That's 4. And then we will do a T-step with our left on 5. Now, I want to highlight that we're going to continue to T-step all the way through the 8 count. However, there's some footwork that happens here. On our and, rather than coming up into UTP as we normally do in between our T-steps, I'm going to point my toes to the ground without lifting my leg. That's and then I'll drop down into a regular T-step again with my heel on the ground on 6. Now this sets us up for the next little bit of footwork we do. We are going to continue with our T-steps on our right, but rather we will keep our left heel glued to the ground. So on 7, we will T-step inwards, and then we'll come out, and 8, we come right back in. So let me just show y'all that up close. That footwork from 5, we go 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So that is the first 8 count. Let's walk through that together. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. From here we go into 2 running men, starting with our left. 1, 2. This will set us up for a little back bounce on 3. Come forward, 4, and then we're going to do a high kick right behind ourselves on 5. You're going to kick low on 6, and then 7, 8, 2 little kind of hammer spin T-step kicks. That'll bring you around twice. So you're spinning in 2 circles, and that took up our entire count. So from the top, we will go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Running man, 1, 2, back, 3, 4, high, low, 7, 8. So those 2 8 counts from the top will look like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, back, forward, kick high, kick low, T, T. Now, from here, we're going to go into 1 running man on our left. 1. We're going to T-step across our body in the front with our right. 2. Notice I come down with my toe first. I'm going to do another running man and start to angle myself towards the right again. 3. And then I'm going to do a T-step on my left, planting my foot with my toe first right in front of me. 4. Making sure my weight is distributed in the left foot up at the front where my toes are, I'll be able to free up my right back leg to do some T-stepping action in the back, kind of in this zigzag pattern. We will do this from 5 through 8 counts, where we go 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So notice it's a heel toe action, same deal as we're doing in our T-step. And that brings us right back to 8, where we finish the 8 count. From the top of that 8 count, we go into a running man with our left. 1 T-step, 2, running man T-step, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. For this next 8 count, we will be starting off with a series of T-steps on our left foot. I'm going to initiate with a regular T-step on 1, and then I'm going to do a little hammer T-step, so my leg is going to come up, no bend at the knee, and then it's going to drop down. So 2, we'll do another regular T-step, heel to the ground. 3, jump into a running man on your left. 4, we'll do 2 more running men. 5, 6, and then with our right leg, we will initiate a gallop. So we'll be rocking backwards first on 7. We'll go 7, come forward and back 8. And then you're gonna drop into UTP with your right leg up on and, setting yourself up for the next 8 count. So from the top of that 8 count, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and let's do all that from the very top. I'll count us in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and coming from UTP in our last 8 count, we will be jumping forward into an X-plant and spin, where we plant our feet on 1, keeping them real tight, and we unravel on 2. We're going to continue our momentum with 3 hops in the same direction. 3 and 4. We're going to then jump forward on 5, forward to the right, that is, into a thing we call the Miami 2-step. So we go heel toe, where our heel on the right is touching the ground and our toe on the left is touching the ground. Jump into center on and 6, we come out to the left, opposite heel toes. And 7 and 8, and this will set us up for the next 8 count. You're coming into UTP with your left leg up. All right, let's do that from the top. We have our right leg in UTP. We jump forward on 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and now points to notice, I do come down into a slight squat while I'm doing my Miami 2-step. All right, so let's do that from the top. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, back 3, 4, high, low, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and now let's add another 8 count. Coming out of UTP from our last 8 count, we are going to rock backwards into a back step on 1. Notice a few things here. My knee is pointing out to the right. I'm really exaggerating that T-step action up front, and I'm kind of crouching low into this. So 1, we come forward into a running man on 2 with our left. 2, we're gonna rock back with our right into that same back step. 3, and then I'm going to come into a sort of T-step slash like a forward leap action, where my left leg is going to be doing the T-stepping and I'm going to lunge kind of forward with my weight so that I can push off again and land 90 degrees to the right on 5. We're going to do that same push off motion. 6, and then we're going to come around. 7, turn, 8. So from the top of that again, We have our left and UTP. We rock back. 1, running man, 2, rock, 3, come into that forward T-step, 5, 6, 7, 8. A few things to notice here. As I come around on 7, I'm reaching out. So I'm reaching out and my right leg is straight. I'm then doing this little turn with my hand. As my knee bends, we go turn. My hand continues around and then I let go behind myself. That is a little flavor you can add if you would like. If that is a little too complicated right now, you can omit the extra handwork, but I do recommend that you reach out and at least throw that little shooting star behind yourself.
From our last 8 count, we have positioned ourselves really nicely for some toe sliding action, which happens on the triple beat of this next 8 count. So on 1, we will glide our toes to meet up behind the heels of our left foot, and we slide back again. 2, we come right back behind our heel. From here, we are going into a mannequin spin. So taking 2 full counts really slowly on 3 and 4. We pause on 5, and then we drag out on 6, coming back again on 7, and T-stepping on 8. Now, this sets us up for our final 8 count. Let's take it from the top of that last 8 count, where we go on 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, I'm going to take the liberty to add on our last 8 count, which consists predominantly of running men. So from our last bar of choreo, we have 1 T-step on 8, which sets us up for 1, 2, 3, 4 running men, followed by 2 steps forward on 5, 6. Do that with a little bit of swagger. Then step across your body with your right leg over your left, planting on 7 and sliding out on 8. And that concludes the choreo. And from the top, we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Pause. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 and 8.
The house, the pressure.